You know, it's every so often that a game comes along that just defines gaming again. What do I mean by this? I think the first time anybody ever played Mario Brothers. After they played Atari for years, then they played Mario Brothers. I think the first time they ever played Sonic the Hedgehog for the original one, the Genesis. You know, those games redefined gaming as we know it. Mario 64. I mean, I'm not going to go through the whole list, but some games even started genres, like Resident Evil. And there was really no survival horror until that came along. Today we're going to look at one such game that redefined gaming for a lot of people. And not only is this game good, but the music in it is awesome. And you can just tell that people poured a lot of heart and soul into this game. As you know from the title, today we're going to be looking at Nights into Dreams for Sega Saturn. What's so cool about this is I happen to have 2 copies of this game. That's right. This one's a little way better. You know, the plastic hinges aren't broken, everything like Saturn games get. This is really just kind of like my show copy here. I don't use it for anything. But the other one, down here, this is my play copy, because it's got broken hinges and crap on it, case. The game is amazing. Oh, by the way, this game was so good that Sega had these made for it. 3D controller. Yeah, take a look at that. This thing had analog up here and a D-pad here, and you could choose right here, flip it from analog back to D-pad. Big old start button, and then of course your normal X, Y, and Z buttons. This and left and right trigger. And for some reason it's detachable right here. This controller really does help with it, especially in analog when you're doing all the curls and stuff in the game. And I'll use it when I'm showing you on the Saturn. But this game, the music, which you can tell by the opening, is just amazing. And there's so much heart poured into this game. The game's about these 2 troubled kids that one wants to be a singer, and she gets stage fright, and so she goes home and she dreams about it. And the other one is about a boy who's playing basketball and doesn't do so good against some other kids, and so he goes home and he dreams about it. Well, in the dream world they see knights. That's the main character here, and basically it goes that there's Nightopia and there's Nightmareum. I think I'm saying that right. Nightmareum is where all the nightmares you dream go, and then Nightopia is where all the good dreams are. And Wise Man, the evil guy in the game, wants to take over Nightopia. He's from Nightmareum, and so he makes 3 little people. There's Knights, Riala, and I forget the other one's name. Anyways, Knights rebels because Knights is good, and so Knights basically sees these kids, and he's trapped in one of the prisons. And so these kids contain these things called idea. It's I-D-E-Y-A or E. It's spelled really weird. Basically, that's the balls you have to float around and get in the game. And the kids possess the rare red one, which is the only kind that wise men cannot take. So they're free to roam around the world. So they free knights, and at the start of each level, the bad guys come and take away the idea, and the knights have to fly and get it back. It's kind of complicated to talk about. The old gameplay is just spot on, so you'll see there. But yeah, this game is just amazing. I cannot get enough playing this game. It's so much fun. But the bosses are some of them are weird, some of them are cool. There's also a 2-player mode in which the other person plays as Riala. Looks just like Knights, but a different color. And well, heck, why am I talking about it still? Let's go ahead and look at some Nights into Dreams for Sega Saturn. Alright, welcome to the, welcome to Nights into Dreams. Basically, here's the game select. And you get to choose between the girl there or the boy. By the way, I'm doing this on my high-def big screen. So let's see here. Let's do this level. This is one of my favorites. The first level for the boy there. And basically, you got to go around and, well, you'll see. Like I said, you got to collect those little floating balls that are floating around him right now. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Follows this level, the affection. You start off in this big 3-dimensional world, and of course these guys come and they take it from you. And they hide it throughout various parts of the level. These little capture points, and you got to go capture them. So, go ahead and get in Knights here. And you have to collect them, but the gameplay on this is amazingly fun. Yep, you can see it. Oh, yep, down and into the capture point. When the bar fills up, I need to collect a few more there, it looks like. I need to collect 20 in all. Of course, you're timed at the top there. Here's a nice trick. Yeah, there we go. Check this out. There's 7. Couple more, and then you twist around, get these here, and you collect the balls like this, you make loops, and it actually will fly to you, the little blue things will. So, you can see I just captured it. Now let's go ahead and go to the next one. Do that, you go back to the base, or the little starting point, the little gazebo, and you deliver it. There you go. Now you start off on track 2. Those things aren't in the same foreground with me, but I can still capture them. That's the beauty of this. Just clean house there. Oh man, those things are pesky. There we go. Got it. Ooh, almost got that one. Need one more. And here they are. Now it switches to an overhead view. Alright, that's pretty much how the levels go. You just collect those and then you go off and you fight the boss. Now the boss for this level is completely weird, I'll tell you. I'll show you here. It's this big bouncing woman. And you gotta chuck her into these walls. See, she takes those out. Can't fly into her too fast. Oh, I hit the wrong part there. Play some weird opera music. Yeah, there we go. Oh, see, she hit me, took away 5 seconds. I'm going to go back and collect her. Throw her through that hole. There we go. There we go, and it's the next to the last one. Going in there. That's awesome. That's how the game goes. Keep doing that till you get up to the big bad guy, folks.